Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Hey, Uncle Kenny! Football! Hey, yeah!
So today we are here to react to another BTS song. I want to thank you all so much for the comments and for the suggestions and just for the support. I'm kind of really surprised by it, overwhelmed by it, but it feels amazing. Thank you so much. I learned a lot from your comments. It helped a lot. It gave me a lot of context. I now realize how lucky I was to just happen to watch, I guess, their only song that's in English, which I had no idea. So I have subtitles turned on per your recommendation. Today we are watching Fake Love. It was the most requested that out of my count, out of all the comments. So I'm going to watch this. I've got a couple others that I'm going to line up before I start doing live performances. I know a lot of you wanted the Tiny Desk concerts, stuff like that. I'm really excited to see that. But I want to get more of a vibe of who they are before I start watching their live performances. And I want to understand how they're shooting their music videos, what they're trying to present to you with the songs. So I'm going to do my best to break this down from an acting standpoint, cinematography, everything like that, while trying to understand the song. We'll see how well I can multitask. It's a bit of a longer video. It's 5 minutes, 18 seconds, so buckle up. Several of you also asked questions about what kind of music I like, my career, stuff like that. I'd be happy to answer those questions, but I'm going to do that at the end so that those of you that don't care about my personal life can just not have to see that. So without any further ado, let's watch this video. Big hit. Entertainment. I'm going to say that every time. Okay, so we're starting on a Dutch angle here, which is interesting. It's showing something's kind of off. Wow, great lighting choice there. Wow, look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, I know I paused like at the jump into the chorus. I get that. But what an opening. Oh my gosh. The dance, the coordination with each other, the going from these very warm tones in this room that we just paused on entering the chorus, very warm tones, orange, yellow, reds, into this black and white with some red on their jackets to help come in with that. Starting on the Dutch angle shot that they started on, the light closing in on them. I'm loving this already. I can see why you guys wanted me to see this as someone who does this. This is amazing. I paused this right on some sort of explosion. The lyrics are really, really deep already. I'm going to be rewatching this. I love this. I already love this. So I can't wait to see where this goes. Oh, I'm protecting that. Okay. Now contrasting the blue and the purple rooms. Just real quick, they're going through a bunch of different colors. They have a lot of white backgrounds, and then they went into a blue with a red out top, and then they went into more of a purple toned room. So they're doing a lot to tell you different moods with different colors, while also differentiating each performer, who I'm still trying to learn. I'm really bad with names. I'm not good with names. I'm good with faces. And then they went into a green room, which green and red contrast a lot in film. So if somebody wants to kind of draw your attention to something in a green room, in film often we'll put it in red. Kind of draws the eye because they don't go well together. I love this. I'm really trying to read the lyrics while I'm obsessed with what they're doing from a visual standpoint. So I'm trying really hard to understand the lyrics while falling in love with the visuals of it. And I feel like I'm understanding it just from watching it. If I didn't have the subtitles, I feel like I would at least have a vague concept of what they're talking about. Just the passion that they're performing with. It doesn't, it feels very real. It feels very authentic. Nice. So even on that shot, he had a leopard print shirt, which has kind of a yellow tone. They had yellow on that back wall. So I always kind of look for that production design standpoint. On this one, I paused on kind of a grayed out spot in black with white coming up. Really strong contrast points. Really trying to draw something to your attention. Trying to help you understand that there is a clear difference here. I was strong and I was hurt. I forget all the different ones, but talking about how basically weak versus strong, love versus, I don't want to say hate, but remorse, loss. It's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from this, but they're visually drawing a contrast as well. I wish love was perfect as love itself. Wow. That look. That look. Nice. Nice. So we ran through the door and now we're in kind of that green space that they were in before. And look, right where I paused, you can see the green on the wall there and then a red curtain in the background. So again, trying to draw a contrast, the kind of brownish yellow picture frame, that fits more in a green color scheme. But running through that door right on the downbeat, and I love the dance that's kind of holding the whole piece together that they keep coming back to, which the looks in their eyes, they are so... the pain feels very, very real that you're seeing with them. It feels very, very authentic. The whole thing is just really gorgeously done. So orange and red. Oh, whoa, dope. That was a nice transition. Sorry, I'm going to make this pause very short. I know I've paused a lot. A lot of acting is doing nothing. A lot of film acting is, in theater, when we want to hit the back of the house and we want to be angry, we're, I'm angry, right? But in film, a lot of the time, you'll just do that because audience can hear it and the music's there and the camera's probably doing something and you need to trust the audience to piece it together. They're doing that really, really well. Some of you said that some of them have actually done camera acting, on camera stuff. They've trained as actors. It shows. There's a lot of subtlety. And then we get to the dance and their faces are like ripping apart. Again, contrast, which seems to be a theme here. Being sick of this fake love, fake love, fake love. Love isn't fake. So it's the whole theme of this seems to be, X versus Y. And they're just showing it so well. The performers are just amazing. I swear, I'm going to learn all their names at some point. Oh, dope. Cool. I love the warehouse that they're in. Oh, that's cool. The lights pulling in. Some of you said that some of them are rappers. This is the first I'm really hearing of that, so I hear it now. Oh, having the two of them raise hands toward each other. Ugh. These lyrics. Nice. Oh, look at that. Look at those colors. Look at this. Red and blue. They got a little bit of yellow coming in, so we're hitting primaries. His shirt laying on that. Oh my gosh. Production design 101. Wow. Okay. So they're kind of seeing each other, maybe? Ooh. Okay, we saw that at the beginning. So even his shirt is the same color as sand. It's all very, very intentional. I couldn't tell what that was coming out of his hand. It's like shreds of paper? Maybe? And that look! That is film acting. Just the look. All he did was... He didn't have to go... He didn't have to show us. He just looked. And we knew what he was seeing. Really great. It's a cool effect, having the water come in at the same time as the fire. Again, contrast, right? Mold it pretty live for you. Make me your doll. Wow. Oh, that camera move, the pullback on that. I haven't talked a lot about the cinematography, but just real quick, notice, and I'll probably try to touch on this more in the future, notice how they're switching between handheld, which is going to be a little bit more of that shaky camera, to a dolly, which are those longer sweeping shots, and then just probably not a steady cam. They're probably just using a tripod on the still shots, but I feel like most of this is not, actually no, with dancing, it's probably steady cam. It's not a...
Something awful happened here, Ed.
I love the dance. Look like phone screens? Those phones? Wow. Yeah. I loved this the first time I saw it. I love it maybe more now. That shot is so cool. Whoever this hooded dude is, looks like Voldemort. I don't know. I don't trust them. I assume it's like a representation of the death of self or the loss of self or something to that effect. Let me know in the comments. Again, I'm trying to analyze something that I'm watching for the first time, and I think I'm a bit too lost in the enjoyment of it to think analytically, but I really, really like it. I love this shot. I love the silhouettes throughout. That was great. That was fantastic. There was not, I guess, a different style of dancing in this one than in Dynamite. I don't think I mentioned this in the first one. I danced for 9 years. I trained as a dancer. I danced professionally for 2 years as well. And they're so good. I mean, it's so, you feel the raw truth of what they're doing and what they're trying to say. This whole music video was amazing. I expected, I know you guys said, hey, they do other things than just the upbeat, happy Dynamite stuff. That's just what I expected. You know, you hear a song by an artist and you go in expecting something similar. Well, yeah, this is the same genre. It was completely different. And not only that, but to do something in another language and have me, someone who speaks only English and a little bit of German, I understood it. I understood what they were trying to say, even though I wasn't even paying attention to the subtitles all the time because I was so drawn in by the video, but I understood what they were trying to say. I understood kind of the pain and the loss and the losing of self and the refining of self. And they kept doing that too with the costumes and literally finding yourself. You see yourself in a mirror, you run through a door, you're in a new place, being surrounded by these lights and by these memories. I couldn't tell maybe if the wall was being lit up with phones or iPads or something, because then I think it was him that dropped the phone too. I really like this. I'm going to be rewatching this over and over, not on a video, so you guys won't get to see this, but I just want to study this some more. I thought this was fantastic. Thank you so much for recommending that. I loved it. I would put it top 5 music videos I've ever seen. I really, really liked that. I really did. I loved it. Not fake love. So to answer some of your questions that you asked, music that I really, really enjoy, I listen to almost exclusively film scores because when I'm screenwriting, which, you know, writing, working on film stuff, pretty much 50, 60 hours a week. It's pretty much what I do. Outside of that, music with words, a lot of Broadway. Listen to a lot of Broadway. I do like most music, though. I like most genres. There isn't really a genre that I dislike or that I hate. I'll listen to pretty much anything. Thank you so much for suggesting all this stuff. I don't know if I ever would have gotten around to listening to this without deciding I was going to do a reaction channel, and now you guys offering all these great suggestions. I can't wait to listen to their live stuff. I'm going to listen to a couple more of their, you know, in-studio things first, but I'm really thrilled for this. I'm really looking forward to it. It's great. They're great. They're really, really good. I love them a lot. I'm going to learn their names. It's going to happen. Thank you so much for watching. I will try to get a video out. I'm going to try to do 2 videos a week. Depends on my schedule. Depends on if I'm filming or whatever. There may be weeks where I miss. I beg your patience and forgiveness and grace in that. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.